Hello.
Welcome, Jen. Welcome, Kristen. Welcome, Manjal.
Hi, Master. Hi, everyone.
And welcome, Jorge.
Come.
Hi, Master Paul. Hi, everyone.
Aloha.
The video is no longer working.
Okay, and then Rachna's just joined us. Excuse me. And welcome also, Rachna. So we had, Susie said she wouldn't be able to join today. Tone may join us, may not. Kristen, do you have Tone's Facebook messenger? Can you text her, remind her?
Video not working.
Do you have Tone's Facebook messenger?
I do have a message asking. The video is not showing up on my end.
Okay, I think you said you don't have it. Is that correct?
I do. I'm asking if the video is no longer showing up.
No, my video's showing up. Oh, you're talking about you guys? I thought I redid it and asked. I thought I redid the webinar and said turn on everybody's video.
Yeah, I don't see, none of us, I can't see anyone but you.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Damn it. I know I redid it. This is irritating to me. Well, I guess next week we'll have to start again. Unless if everybody wants me to go, I can go create a new one in just a few minutes and we can start with a new webinar link. You guys, thumbs up on that? You want to check back in a few minutes with the new link that allows everyone to come in?
I messaged Tony.
Everybody? What's your thoughts?
Whatever works for you works for me.
Me too.
This is fine as well.
All right. We'll go ahead and move forward as is. And once again, I will try to achieve a successful webinar with a video. I don't know how that didn't get fixed. But we'll do that.
Hello.
Yes, aloha, Pranjal.
Aloha, Master Paul. The thing is, every time you make us panelists, that might work. You know, you can try out that option. That if you make us panelists, then it will start showing the video option. Otherwise, we can have a new webinar.
Yeah, you guys are all actually been promoted to panelists, but the option is not being made available to you because I didn't uncheck it in the creation of the Zoom. So it's going to be just, we're going to have to do without it again this week. But just know that next week we'll have a new Zoom link. We'll put it in the chat box.
So are you going to give us a new Zoom link now? And
No,
we have to reach
next week.
Okay.
Okay. And also welcome Rosetta. Okay, so let us go ahead and connect, placing our hands in soul light, soul service hand position. Take a deep breath in and become fully present. Dear our beloved divine creator, all layers of the divine, the Tao, the source, our mother and father Sherfus, heavens, teams, guides, angels, and saints. Dear all the beings of light, serving the light side, beloved Jesus and Mother Mary, beloved Krishna, beloved Amitofu, Lingui Shengshi, Kuan Yin, and more beings of light. We love you, we honor you, we respect you. We bow our heads to you, and we humbly and sincerely ask your presence at this time. As students of the divine, we ask your blessings, to further open and develop our spiritual channels so that we can align to our soul's greatest intention and desire in this life, so that we can be better servants for our brothers and sisters of humanity. We ask forgiveness for this lifetime, all lifetimes that we have made mistakes, brought harm upon others. This in all lifetimes we have spoken unpleasant words, thought unpleasant thoughts, acted in a very unpleasant way towards others. We understand that simply to ask forgiveness is not enough, that we must do more. And we ask for your blessings today to assist us further on our journey. We're very grateful. Dear the soul of our direct soul communication channel, the energy centers, chakras, and areas of the body associated with the direct communication channel. We love you, we honor you, appreciate you. You have the power to reveal yourself, to release your blockages. You have the power to heal yourself and to fully develop your abilities. Do a good job. Thank you. Dear the song of love, peace, and harmony, as we sing your beautiful song, could you please further bless our awakening, our development, and align us heart to heart, soul to soul for today's course. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's sing one round. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, li. La, lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. 我爱我心儿灵，我爱纯然泪，风铃声耳目是伤，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's check in first from last week. And last week we started the first week of this course focusing on the soul song and the soul language channel. So first let's talk about soul song. Who has been using it this week, and where and how have you been using it? And did anybody of you do the practices starting with Tuesday when I did the recording? Have you been doing the practices? Jen, you go ahead and share first.
Hi. Yes. I've been doing the song at school, at work. I think like one of my greatest challenges was figuring out how to sing it silently to make my song come out. But yeah, I have been doing that. And then I've been doing a lot of the forgiveness practices and things like that. I have the Tao Hands workshop the Friday, Saturday, and later today. So I've been doing a lot of the lower dantian, like everything.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm so happy to hear that you're doing the Tao Hands workshop.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, Jorge?
I mean, I have been doing the practices and the forgiveness practice, and also the major practices for message center in the lower dantian and Mingman. Yes, it is what I'm doing every day now.
Okay, so at this time you did not do the specific practice for the soul language channel?
No.
Okay, and did you practice your soul song?
Yes, I have been doing the practice that you have done on Tuesday, and I am using this.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay.
And then Pranjal.
Hello.
Yes.
I've been not this specific practice of the one which we did, but I practice soul song 1 and soul language. I am chanting day and night. A lot of practice of soul language I have done. Just now before this session I was doing soul language, and also for the other chakras and forgiveness practice I am doing regularly.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to use the soul song for my admission for a PhD program, for a doctorate, as I told you. That's the area I would like to use the soul song for.
Okay, very good. That will help a lot. Okay, and Rashna. If you're talking, we can't hear you. It appears you're still muted.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hello, Master Paul. I'm doing practice of lower Dantya and foundation energy, Vaijo. Before doing Vaijo practice, I feel whole back my spine area, whole very tightness, heaviness, pain. But now I feel very relaxed. Today I was very upset because I scanned energy that was very weak on my second soul house or kidney area. After that I chant Hey Heng Hong Ha. Then I feel uh, there is uh, there is energy movement to lower side through spine,
Yeah.
right side. After that I feel very light, easy, and not heavy on my agya chakra. But I now at this time I'm I feel very easy.
Good. Yes. So as you can tell, every time you are consistent with your practices, it helps you. One of the messages I'm getting is that you really need to, as soon as possible, get the Dao hands or a protection package, because part of the reason you keep having success and then it gets worse, and then success and it gets worse, is because of those closest to you, their energies are negatively impacting you, of course, on your work. So you need to get protection as soon as possible, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Rashna.
Thank you, Master Paul.
Okay. Let's see. Rosetta, can you please share?
Hello, Master Paul.
Hello.
I watched the recording from last week. I haven't done the practices as yet, apart from the first class. But with the practices, I haven't done that as yet. I have been practicing my soul language a lot. I do that often. I do the Hey Hung Hong a lot to align myself, but I've been going through too many challenges this week, and it's thrown me right off. I've just gone right off track. And I'm not sure if I've brought out my soul song. I'm not sure if I'm doing that correctly, but I have tried that one.
Okay, so probably in just a minute I will check with you and Tane to make sure that your soul song has been released. But we'll come back to that in just a minute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see. And Tane, welcome. Your show to be muted on my side. You have to unmute yourself if you're trying to talk.
Okay.
There you are.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you, Master Paul. Well, I got this. I've just been listening to the recordings because I didn't have much time this week, and I've been busy all weekend, so just not of today. I've been so I have to try to catch up everything. Yeah, this week coming and do the practices. But I've been doing the soul language more or less all the time between the first course and now, so but not the soul song.
Okay, so at this point you're not familiar with converting your soul language into soul song, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so for you and Rosetta, Rosetta may have already changed hers into soul song, but we're going to go ahead and do this now because it only takes a few minutes, should easily come out, and the group will help because we all have our soul language and soul song. So we're going to ask our frequencies to assist you guys to release your soul language soul song. I'm going to ask Rosetta, you to open your line. Tony's line is already open. Everybody else, we'll keep our line closed for a minute, and then we'll open it. I'll ask you all to open in a minute to assist. So how it works is very simple. We do our soul language as we have before. And when the soul language comes out, we're going to slow it down until each syllable is in tone. And so it will come out a little bit slower. Basically, you want to slow it down to where each syllable is enunciated, and then allow it to stretch out. Stretch it out. And let it find its own voice, its own stretch, its own tonality. Your soul song, your mind is not involved. You just let it go wherever it wants to go. Okay, so let's do this together. All of us can do it, but the rest of the souls on the line are silent and they're not unmuted. You can do it out loud, of course. We can't hear you, but I'm listening specifically to Tone and Rosetta. So let us begin. San Slow it down a little bit. Just a little bit slower. Start stretching it out. Keep going. Excellent. Keep going. Fall in love with your voice. Let it go. Excellent. Keep going. Fully let go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Tone, fully released. Rosetta, yours is actually released also, but you're not in a place of trusting that it's released. And so your soul song really wants to belt. I mean, it really wants to belt out with a lot more power, but you're literally subduing it with your own personal choice. So stop choosing to subdue it and allow it to release.
There was resistance there.
Yeah. Yeah, allow it to release. So now we're all going to unmute and we're going to do our soul song together. So everyone else can unmute if they wish. And let us begin. San Sanjali Bahu San Bahu San Slow it down and move into your soul song. Thank you, thank you. How are you all feeling now, having done that?
Relaxed, very. Hello?
Hello?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I feel amazing. I was actually I was holding it back at first, and then I just let it flow and let my mind relax. And it made me get up and start dancing. I'm dancing around the room, which I don't dance.
Good.
Good.
Nothing wrong with a little soul dancing while you're doing your soul song. Good. Who else likes to share?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing. It gives a relaxed feeling, and I started feeling, I don't know, I can express myself or not. I started feeling, I am dancing with it and feeling romantic like that. Very nicely it comes off.
Yeah.
It is like a very sweet song.
It is very sweet. Very good. I'm glad you're all in that. Feeling the soul really likes to do soul dance. It's one of the best ways to release emotional or mental charge. If you're emotionally or mentally not in the right place, I tell you, soul song and soul dance is letting your body move you instead of you moving your body, is really cathartic, very healing. Great sharing. Who would like to share next?
Yeah, so what about soul dance and how we get it? I mean, I don't know how it flows. I don't know.
Okay, very simple. Very simple. Dear my soul, please move my body in whatever way will bring it the most healing. And
Okay,
then
so
you get your mind out of it, and your body moves your soul. Your soul moves your body.
so just make a request, dear my soul. Please move my body. I love you, honor you, appreciate you, and do as appropriate, like that, right?
Please move my body to bring it the healing that I need the most.
Okay, so please move my body to do the healing I need it most, and just keep dancing after that, right?
Yep.
And then at the end say how, just we always say.
Yep.
So sometimes we say dear soul, sometimes we say dear soul, mind and body. So why is the difference? Sometimes we invoke just the souls, and sometimes soul, mind and body.
Well, but this because you're asking your soul to move your body.
But sometimes we have soul, mind and body of my, just like we do divine healing hands. So soul, mind and body of my divine healing hands, or just soul of my divine healing hands.
Pranjal, you're overthinking. Just follow the guidance.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay. Who else would like to share?
Oh, Master Paul.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think I let go of a little bit of resistance, but there was a little bit there still. Towards the end, I started to feel a little bit more confident doing that, although I felt quite lightheaded.
Okay, good. The frequency was coming in. So the message I'm hearing for you, Rosetta, is really do it a lot more and do soul dance with it. It will help you a lot. Ask it to bring balance to your mental emotional state of mind.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, who else would like to share?
I would like to know if my soul song came out, but because I don't know if I do it.
I just checked and I got over 90%.
Okay. Thank you.
So keep working with it and trusting it, and it'll come to its own power.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Tony?
Yeah, I just feel very calm and like happy when I'm singing. So I just need to breathe a little bit more because I get a little nauseous because I I keep my breath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just need to get a little bit technique on that. But I feel very like calm and like happy.
Mm-hmm. Yep, your soul was very happy to do the soul song, so I hope you do it more. I think it will serve you, and also soul dance will serve you well to unwind. It's a very healing and cathartic choice.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
So congratulations to everybody. You have all released your soul song and soul dance. Kristen, you want to comment on anything?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so let us go ahead and prepare, and we'll offer the wisdom from today. Just a second, let me make sure my PowerPoint's ready. Okay, so today we are focusing on channel number 2 of the 4 major soul communication channels. This is called the direct soul communication channel. The direct soul communication channel is the channel that is used to receive messages from other souls or from your own soul. You can receive messages from God, you can receive messages from Jesus, Krishna, your own soul. You have a heavens team, you can receive messages. When you hear me do a flow, this is where the information comes through, the direct soul communication channel. So this week and next week, our focus will be on expanding and practicing with this channel. This week is mostly towards understanding it and the beginning of working with it. Next week will simply be a hands-on practicing. Okay, well, not hardly any, maybe a little bit of reminder teaching, but we're just going to be practicing and practicing and practicing with it. So it takes practice to receive messages and to translate the messages. So the direct communication channel is done by the same method, San San Jolyu Baya Wu, and you turn on your soul language, which helps open your soul. Your soul song, your soul language opens your soul. And so we've just went through the practice of remembering the soul language channel. So this is your reminder. This is a previous class. So it starts at the Ming Men. It goes up the spine through the 5th, 6th, 7th soul house, and then back down to the heart chakra. This is the soul language channel. And so following last week's practice, you will open it up using the mantra Ming Men Jeju Shi Yi Wong Yi Shi A, develops my soul language channel. If you didn't get a chance to do that practice, please follow the Tuesday recording. So what are the steps for translating soul language? First of all, what does that mean, translating soul language? Everything has a soul. You've heard me say that since the very first course, about 15, 16 weeks ago. The very first course was on the nature of the soul. And every soul communicates, and it doesn't communicate in English. It doesn't communicate in Punjabi. It doesn't communicate in Norwegian language. It communicates in soul language. Your soul does not necessarily speak your language. Be very clear on that. Your soul speaks soul language, and so does every soul. Your dog has a soul, it speaks soul language. The tree, and so forth. Everything does not speak your native tongue language. And so really get that, because this is the nature of soul language, and this is the nature of step 2, what we're learning today, which is to translate soul language. So the end result will be to receive a message directly in the tongue that we are familiar with. For example, if your native way you receive messages is in Spanish, then you literally could receive it in Spanish. If it's Portuguese, you could receive it in Portuguese. If it's English, you could receive a message directly in English. But the directness of that message usually doesn't come right away. Usually there's a series of steps, which is what we're doing this week. Because these channels that receive these direct messages need to be opened up, literally widened. Imagine that the channel, your channel was the width of a strand of hair. Okay, your hair is not that thick, right? And so if that was your channel starting this course, then by the end of this course, maybe your channel is as thick as this pen. Great. That means that the information coming through, when it comes out your mouth, will be a lot more accurate. Now, some people have opened their spiritual channels before. They have been in a spiritual practice before. They've been training on a mountain as a monk before. And therefore, the spiritual channels may be open, they may not. Or they may have variations of being open. Most of us do hear things. You know, we might hear a message and it could be accurate, but could also be inaccurate. When we do the practice the way you'll be learning today, what we're doing is we're learning to remove the mind, and we're learning a step-by-step process that will use soul language, will use San San Jolyu Baya Wu purposefully to receive a message and to ask for a message. Dear God, I'd like to get an answer for this. And so we ask the message, dear God, I'd like to get an answer for this. And you will literally speak your soul language when you receive an answer from God. I'm ready to receive your answer, God. And then you get your mind out of the way and you speak your soul language. So it's not you talking, God's giving you a message, and your soul is saying, okay? So I'll repeat. You're going to ask a question. This is a direct communication channel. You're going to ask a question. Your soul, which can receive God's soul language, your soul can receive a message from the tree, your soul can receive a message from the dog, your soul can receive the message directly, is used to talking to God in soul language. Your soul is used to talking to the trees and all the other souls that you walk by in soul language. Your soul is not used to listening in Punjabi or Portuguese or English or any other language. Your soul is used to talking in soul language. So when you ask, dear God, can I please get a message for da-da-da-da-da, God will talk to your soul in soul language. Your soul will speak the answer in soul language. And then you will say, dear my soul, please help me to translate this. And you will turn it into English, in this case, since our course is in English, and you will speak it out. Dear my daughter, I love you. And that could be it. That could be the entire message. But your mind will not be in the way, because you are learning a step-by-step process through which your monkey mind does not get in the way. Okay, so this is where we're headed this week and next week, so that you can start to get direct guidance instead of paying somebody like me to do messages for you, to give you guidance. Because heaven's always talking to you. Jesus is always talking to you. Krishna is always talking to you. Your heaven's team, your soul is always talking to you. Are you listening? Do you know how to listen? That's what this course will teach you. How to listen, how to receive a direct message, how to tell if it's accurate or not, right? Some of you that have busy minds, oh, is it my monkey mind or is it accurate? You will learn that. This is this week and next week's course, okay? So don't ask questions yet, just go with it and see if those questions are answered as we go. So how to develop soul language translation? First, bring your mind to your Ming Men point. Everybody by now should know where the Ming Men point is in your back. So everybody bring your mind in your Ming Men point. Sit up straight. If you need to, touch that dip in your back so you can physically remember where it's at. Sometimes I literally have to do that to myself. Sometimes I touch my Ming Men point just to focus my mind. This is where my Ming Men point is. I want you to breathe in it. Close your eyes. Breathe into your Ming Men point. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe into your Ming Men point. Like the mouth is back there. Breathe out your Ming Men point. Open your eyes. Continue to breathe in your Ming Men point. And breathe out your Ming Men point with your eyes open. Keep breathing in and out your Ming Men point. The idea is always keeping your mind on your Ming Men point. This is the highest Tao wisdom. This is Master Sha's highest teaching. And he gives it away so simply, as if it was not a big deal. But I tell you, it is the key to everything. Keeping your mind in your Ming Men point, breathing there. Walking, talking, chewing, eating, no matter what you're doing, keeping your mind in your Ming Men point, breathing there, is the key to a happy, healthy life. It will de-stress you faster than anything. It will calm your monkey mind. It will give your mind something to do instead of vacillating on all kinds of unpleasant stuff. And when your mind is in your Ming Men point, which is your Tao point, negative messages are much harder to come to you. Okay? Step 2, to develop your soul language translation. From your Ming Men point, with your mind there, we chant our soul language and our soul song to further develop our purity so that our mind is clear. Okay, so bring your mind to your Mingmen point. Eyes open. I want you to learn to do this with your eyes open. And let us all chant our soul language and then move into our soul song. As you're doing it, keep your mind in your Mingmen. Practice. You can do many things with your mind in your Mingmen. It just takes practice. So let's do it and practice. San Sanjali Bau, Sanjali Bau, San Sanjali Bau, hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya yo, ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya yo, ya hey ya. Go into your soul song. Mind and Mingmen. Hey ya yo yo hey ya yo. Ya yo yo hey. Hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya yo 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 hey. Ya yo. Ya yo yo hey yo hey. Ya yo. Hey ya yo 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 hey ya yo 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 hey ya yo yo hey ya yo yo hey ya yo ya hey ya yo hey yo hey ya yo hey ya yo hey ya yo hey yo hey. How? Thank you. Okay. So this is an example. Let me just a second, I'm checking something on the order of the teachings. So this is an example of the steps to get yourself in the right state of mind to receive a message. You bring your thought and your breath into your Mingmen point. Let's say, for example, you need to get an answer. Need to get an answer about what to do for this child. Need to get an answer about the right question for this exam. Need to get an answer about what to do about your son. Need to get an answer about what to do about this person at work. Dear God, I could really use your assistance right now. Dear my soul, I could really use your guidance right now. I love you, I appreciate you. I'm going to go into my soul language, soul song and get into emptiness. And could you please give me the answer for da 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 da, right? And then you do this. Go into your soul language, soul song, move into emptiness. How do you know when you're in emptiness? When you're not thinking about something else. When you almost forget your question. Okay, so you just do soul language or so long as is necessary until you pretty much forget what you were talking about, what your question was, and then you stop and you go, oh yeah, my question was da 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 da. Dear God, I'm ready for your answer. And then you do the next step, which I'm going to teach you now. Just a second, I got to pull it up here. Okay. Okay, so when your mind is empty, you ask the question. So, dear my soul language, can you please speak the answer? This is the next step. We've asked God for the guidance. So let's do this one more time. Dear God, I'm just giving you the steps. We'll do it many, many times. Dear God, I love you. I need guidance on this question. I'm so grateful. And then, mind in Mingmen point. Soul song. As long as it needs until your monkey mind is no longer busy. Hey, it could be 1 minute, could be 4 minutes. And then when you forget, okay, my mind is empty. Okay, God, I'm ready for the answer. At this point, your soul language, dear my soul language, please receive this answer from God. God is talking to your soul. Your soul then speaks out the soul language. This is the step. The last step, dear my direct soul communication channel, can you please translate this message? You may need to write down these steps. I'll leave it up for you to write it down. Remember, the PDF is available. We post it. It's on my webpage. We'll post it in the group, so you can always go back to access this. Dear my soul language, can you please translate the answer? Okay, when your soul is done, dear my direct soul communication channel, can you please translate the message? So you are now going to speak in your native tongue the answer. My dear son, this is your beloved divine. It is an honor to give you this answer. You are to practice more. Okay, that's the answer. Great, thank you, God. And so this is the steps. Now let's use a different example instead of talking to God. Let's say that we needed to find out what the problem is with our pet friend, our animal friend's reason for not eating. Okay? What do? Start at our Mingmen point. We just go back a little bit. Bring your mind to your Mingmen point. From your Mingmen point, start breathing, start breathing, start breathing. Chant your soul language. Go into your soul song. 3, 4 minutes, however long it takes till your mind is empty. You forgot you were asking about your pet. When your mind is empty, stop. Dear my pet, please tell my soul your message. And then, dear, step 5, dear my direct soul communication channel, can you please translate this message? And then you wait, and you might hear something like, I love you, my stomach hurts. Okay, great. So now you know, the pet's stomach hurts. What can you do? Go online, my pet's stomach hurts. What can I do for a sore stomach for the pet? Maybe you can just pull out a Master Sha book, right? And trace for your pet's stomach. Maybe use your soul song to offer a blessing for your pet's stomach. This is an example of direct communication. I'm going to pause it here and open the line for questions.
I have a question.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Well, my question is this. Okay, when you're doing this, because this is actually the reason that I took the course, because I hear different beings, but when we're doing the soul channel and you're asking God to come in, is it possible that other things come in? Like, how do you the voice of that one, the God or whoever you're, you know, because that's where I've always had the trouble is to figure out who's talking to me.
Okay. So this answer applies across the board. How do you know when the message is accurate? The answer is, does it feel good? Does it feel correct and right? When you speak it, does it resonate with truth and accuracy? If it doesn't feel good, something about it doesn't feel right, doesn't resonate with truth and accuracy, then ignore it. Sometimes our mind gets in the way. This is about connecting to the heart, right? This is about, you'll know it as soon as you hear it. Oh, yeah. A part of you goes, yeah. So you'll know if it's truthful, and you'll know if it feels good. Now there's a difference between our mind getting in the way, receiving a message, and the ability to check if it's a real answer. It could be an accurate answer, but our monkey mind is going, I wonder if I made this up. Okay? And that's just a natural side effect. But how do we avoid that? You follow the steps. You do your soul language as long as is necessary until your monkey mind goes away. The method that I recommend is ask the question at the beginning. Dear God, can you please tell me what's going on with this? Dear the soul of my dog, can you please give me some messages to why you're not happy? Dear the soul of my 2-year-old that can't speak yet, can you please tell me what it is you're needing right now because you're crying a lot? You ask the question, then you put your mind in your Mingmen point. Then you chant 1, 2, 5, 10 minutes, as long as it takes to where you forget what you asked, so your mind is clear. That's the key. And then, dear my soul, please receive the message from my child, from my dog, from God. Dear my direct communication channel, please translate this. You're going to be in a place of emptiness if you do this. And from that place of emptiness, you're going to receive one word, maybe nothing, maybe just one word, maybe 3 words, maybe a sentence. You're not going to receive a paragraph. And whatever you receive, because you had no agenda, your mind is simple. You just wait. My stomach hurts, or I have a toothache. Oh, I didn't know my child had a toothache. Oh, that explains why she's crying all the time, right? You will hear the, and you're just going to know it's truthful because you're waiting for the words to arrive. When I do flow, I don't just start, making shit up. The message comes one word at a time. And this is how you receive a message. You wait, your mind's in your Mingmen point. You say, dear God, I'm ready for your answer. Dear my direct communication channel, please receive the message. Wait, mind in Mingmen. I'm just breathing in my Mingmen. I, one word, next word, am very happy. Okay, you just receive one word at a time. You just wait. So it'll take a little bit of practice. It's normal that the monkey mind wants to get in there and question things. Your question was, what if it's somebody else? When your mind is in your Mingmen point, other outside negative energy cannot come in. It is called the Tao point. It is literally a place of protection. It's a bubble in which outside negative energies cannot attack you. You might want to write that one down. When your mind is in your Mingmen point, outside negative energies cannot attack you. Outside negative thoughts cannot bother you. Even your monkey mind cannot bother you, because the Mingmen point is the Tao point. It's the point where heaven and earth and human collect as one in the human body, which is why it is the sacred secret.
Wow, that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Master,
Yeah.
I have heard your flows, but they are very long. I heard your radio interview also, but they are not a few words or a sentence. They usually is long. So are we beginners? That is why they will be short, or they are short even if we are at an advanced level? And is it the same as reading Akashic records, or is it different?
So the reason mine are long is because I went through a year or two of questioning, is this me? Is it accurate? And then I got to the point of realizing that, you know, this is not I'm not making this stuff up. And then it went from 1 or 2 words to 3 or 4 words to a sentence, and then a year or so of just a sentence, and then 2 sentences, and then 3 sentences. And then I was able to flow whatever wanted to be said without questioning it. Because heaven has a lot of information they're more than happy to share, but the ability to speak it in an accuracy after you get past the first couple of sentences takes a lot of practice. And the practice is just not getting the monkey mind in the way, just being a vessel where the information comes through. Because when I'm doing those longer flows, I have no idea what the next words are. You know, I get to the end of them, I'm like, wow, that was cool. I had no idea about that piece of information. And I mean it when I say that. I'm not BSing anybody. It's like, I got to write that one down, or I got to read what that was. I got to go back and listen to that, because I'm speaking it as I'm hearing it. So that was your first part of your question. Your second part was Akashic records. The ability to access the Akashic records, there's 2 basic aspects of it. You can find people all over the internet that say anybody can access the Akashic records. You can too. It's not untrue, but it's not fully true either. The people that can access it with any level of accuracy have had permission to access it. The way Master Sha teaches it is like this. You cannot go up to the president's White House, walk through the front gates, walk into the Oval Office where the president's at and shake his hand without going through a lot of body checks along the way, a lot of security approvals along the way. There's no way you can walk in and do that. And there's no way you can walk in and check anybody's record, your record or anybody else's, at the Akashic records. Think about it. It's illogical. Okay? So there is checkpoints along the way to be able to do this. Now, you may have in previous lifetimes have received the authorities and the approvals. So you could in this life, without any direct authority or approval like Master Sha can offer, be able to do that. It's possible. Those out there that are doing these things, accessing these things, they may be accessing their own soul and their own soul's information. That's certainly possible. You can get lifetimes of information that way. Your soul is basically a template of your individual Akashic record. So certainly you can learn everything about every lifetime you've ever had if you attune enough to your own soul's journey, because it remembers everything. But in terms of accessing anything else about anybody else's Akashic record, have to have approval to access. And if you've had it before in other lifetimes, that's possible. What other readers may or may not be getting may have some levels of accuracy because maybe they're connected to, let's say, Archangel Michael, okay, or someone who has authority to access specific pieces of information. But even then, it may or may not be accurate. It just depends on an individual's level of purity, because the level of an individual's purity is in direct relation to the purity of the message they can receive. Because when I listen to myself, when I listen to the other advanced master teachers do flows, receive messages, it still goes through our personality. It's very important to understand. When Master Sha was on stage and he does a blessing and he says, okay, Master Cynthia, what happened? Master David, what happened? Master Francisco, what happened? You will hear 3 completely different things. Why? Why didn't they all see the same thing? Why didn't they all hear the same thing? Because, you know, have you ever seen a 360 view camera, right? When it just, you can move the picture around and it shows you everything you can't see when you're looking at one straight picture, right? You know what I'm talking about? Well, heaven has a 360 degree view. This one master teacher is not sitting in heaven with a 360-degree view. They're sitting on earth, and their ability to see 360 degrees is very difficult because they're not in heaven. They're working with their channels. So Master Cynthia sees this much of the view, Master David sees this much of the view, Master Francisco sees this much of the view. We are able to see X amount, and so heaven can deliver this message to this person's third eye, a different message to this person's third eye, and so forth. And this person can do different flows. And collectively, we as the listener, we as the watcher, we get a lot more information. There's probably another 90% that we didn't get. So as a person receiving messages, we're getting as much as we're capable to receive. That was probably a much bigger answer than everybody needed, or even than the question asked. So if I didn't answer your question, ask it again, but I'm sure there is a value in that response. Any other questions?
Yes, Master Paul.
Yes.
So you can ask any question at all, even about yourself that you are wanting to know, or does it have to be about others, like you were saying, the dog? And
You can ask any question of any soul. Do not talk to dark side. You can ask any question of any soul. And again, the purity of the answer is according to the purity of your vessel, not the purity of you. Because, you know, how often do we poo-poo on ourselves? Oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, oh, I'm nothing, I'm, you know. If we just consider the purity of ourselves, then we're never going to believe we can get an accurate answer. But the purity of our soul could be very pure. Our personality, on the other hand, could have all kinds of issues. Our soul could be very pure, therefore our messages could be very pure. So the ability to, you can ask any question of any soul, the tree, the dog, the cat, the bird, you know, God, Jesus, Mother Mary, whoever you want to talk to. So how do you make a pure soul? San Sanjali Bahu, dear my soul language, please purify my channels. Keep into my mind in your Ming-Men point. If you did your soul language for a half hour every day, you'd have a pretty pure channel. You're going to receive much more pure messages. So, you know, don't watch heavy-duty dramas with all kinds of crud in it, you know, anger and emotions, and don't watch, you know, CNN and all those other shows, you know, war, famine, this, that, he sucks, blah, blah, blah. All of these block our channels. They do not allow us to receive pure messages. So that's the best way to ensure a purity, so that you can ask anything and not be so concerned about the quality of the answer. It's not about your personality, it's about what are you doing in your spiritual practices to keep yourself pure enough to receive an answer. Any other questions? Good. Okay, let's go back. So the last step, dear my direct communication channel, can you please translate this message? Thank you. Again, the 4 steps. Bring in your mind to your Ming-Men point. Start breathing in there. Chanting your soul language, soul song from your Ming-Men point. So actually step 1, think of your question. Okay, dear God, you know, can you please give me the answer for da 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 da. Think of your question. Bring your mind to your Ming-Men point. Chant your soul language until you basically forget your question. Then, dear my soul language, please speak the answer to this question that I've asked God, or please speak the answer to this question that I've asked my child. And then, you know, speak your soul language. And when your soul language is done, dear my direct soul communication channel, could you please translate this message? Thank you. Repeat, everybody. Dear my direct soul communication channel, can you please translate this message? Again, dear my direct soul communication channel, can you please translate this message? So this is the steps. And then what do? You wait and you receive one word at a time. You just wait. I am so happy to speak to you. I am sad because da da da, right? You wait for each word to come. Now what happens with a little bit of practice and consistently practicing is you'll actually receive things a little bit faster. Rashna, do you have a question? I see the line unmuted.
No, Master Paul.
Okay, I'll mute you again. All right. And so let's see what the next step is here. If we're going to do a practice or go into the channel. Okay, so we're going to do one practice doing this. Then we're going to open up the channel because there's a channel. We're going to do the practices of that channel. And then we're going to do one more practice at the end, and you'll be practicing all week. Okay? So let's do a practice together. I want you to think of a question. First, decide who you want to ask the question of. Decide who you want to ask the question of. What soul do you want to ask a question? Could be your own soul, could be a soul outside of you. Next, what is your question? So, examples. What is your guidance for me? Can you tell me something, about me? Can you give me guidance for today? This is always a really good question. What is your guidance for today? Okay, don't ask too broad of a question. Dear Jesus, what is your guidance for today? Dear God, what is your guidance for today? Dear my soul, can you please give me a simple message for today? You want to narrow it down to the moment so that you're comfortable with the answer. So choose who you want to ask the question of and keep it a simple question. Yes?
Hello, Master Paul. Hello?
Yes?
Can I ask a question?
Yes?
Master Paul, this protection is why need for me?
The reason you need the protection, Rashna, is because those that are close to you have some negative messages that are on their soul, on their aura, and they keep coming to you, bringing blockages to your energy body. That's why you need to keep cleaning your energy body, because you don't have a protection around you. Your desire to serve and help others and your openness is allowing these energies to connect to you, and just like glue sticks to people or gum sticks to the bottom of a shoe, these negative energies are connecting, and they're causing your chakras to get blocked and blockages along your Waijiao. So that's why I keep reminding you that when you can, to get a protection package, and then the things that you keep noticing as you do your energy checks will become less apparent, and your energy will be able to sustain much easier. Okay?
Okay, Master Paul. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so let's focus on the practice now. So again, everybody choose their question. Choose who they're going to ask the question of. Bring your mind into your Mingmen point. Focus on your Mingmen point. Breathe into your Mingmen point. And let us chant our soul song. San sanjali babu babu do 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 do. Hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya 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 yo yo yo. Hey ya yo. Hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya hey ya yo ya yo. Hey ya hey ya yo 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 hey ya ya. Hey ya yo ya ya. Ya yo 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 ya hey ya. Get lost in your song. Ya yo 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 hey yo ya ya. Hey ya hey ya yo yo hey yo yo hey yo hey ya yo. Hey ya hey ya yo yo hey ya yo yo hey ya 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 yo ya yo. Hey ya hey ya hey ya hey yo 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 hey yo hey ya ya yo ya 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 yo ya yo ya yo ya yo 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 hey hey ya hey ya yo 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 hey. And now repeat, dear my soul language, can you please speak the answer to my question? Briefly remember your question and then let your soul language speak. Let it speak. Oh, and now, dear my direct, repeat, dear my direct soul communication channel, can you please translate this message? And then wait in silence, breathe into your Mingmen point. Receive, speak one word at a time. And then write down what you received. If you receive nothing, that's okay. Happened for me first time. Okay. Who would like to share what their experience was with this?
Do you want us to reveal our questions and answers, or just the
Yes.
experience?
Yeah. Reveal your question and your answer.
I'll do it. And I don't know, so we'll say. You know, my question was about a relationship that I was within with Eric, and I asked them, at any point, was there going to be a way or whatever for us to be together? And I got like 2 sentences I don't know. Like I said, it just came, so I went with it. It says, you can be together right now. You both need time apart to grow. As you choose, there is no judgment. And that's all I really got.
Okay. Did that feel correct? Did it feel loving? Did it feel aligned and not contrived?
It did feel good because it was an aha moment that we don't grow very well together. We both focus in on each other and complications and all the things going around on us. But as we're separate, I'm focusing on myself. He's focusing on himself. We're finally talking again, and he is doing really well, and so am I. So it actually did feel loving and supportive.
Good. Okay, this is how we can validate, you know, that is it loving? Is it feel aligned? Okay, who else would like to share?
Hello.
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 Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I did not receive any message. Maybe I did not follow the path correctly and the steps correctly, but I will try again. I did not get any message. That's it.
Okay. Can you repeat the steps that you tried?
Firstly, I selected a soul whom I will take answer from. Secondly, I selected a question. Okay, I kept this in my mind, in my heart. And then I started chanting my soul language, then slowly turned it into soul song. While I was doing this, I was meditating on the Ming Man acupuncture point, which is right at the back. And then I was meditating on that point. And then I stopped saying how. And then I said that, you know, now I request my soul communication channel to give me the answer. And then the answer in soul language and soul song. And then I request that you please translate this answer. Dear my direct soul communication channel, please translate this answer for me. So this should be the steps. So I'll try again. I did not get the message.
Okay, and during your chanting of your soul song, did you go into emptiness? Did you forget the question?
No, I couldn't, and maybe I jumbled up with these steps, so I'm going to try it up again. Soon after the class is over, I will meditate for a long time, so maybe 15-20 minutes are needed for it, so I'll do that.
Okay, so the soul song and soul language, they have the ability to bring us into emptiness quickly. You know, 20 minutes of meditation, nothing wrong with that, but this is a shortcut, so to speak, to bring us into emptiness. And at the end of the soul song, we say, okay, dear my soul, please receive this answer and speak it. You may not even remember the question, but at some point you will, because you're vaguely remembering it. Dear my direct soul communication channel, can you please translate this? So use soul song to bring yourself into emptiness. Keep trying. We're going to have plenty of time to practice this week and next week. Thank you, Pranjal. Who else would like to share?
Yes, Master Paul. I was able to go into an emptiness. I could feel a heaviness in my abdomen area, and that's what I know when I'm getting a knowing that I can trust. Although I didn't quite get a message, what I got was I don't know if I was going into my mind, but I was seeing a sun. And then because I think I kept thinking, no, this is wrong, it's supposed to be a message, then I went further in, I practiced again to emptiness, and then I just heard the word dear, and then I started questioning it because I thought, is this my mind?
Okay.
That's what
Okay, very good. Thank you for sharing. So one thing I want everyone to hear clearly, when I do flows, the first usually 3 or 4 words, they tend to be the same. you know, dear my son Paul, dear one, or I am grateful, I am honored. What I've learned to do, and what you should learn to do, is receive those first 3 or 4 words as the almost like, you know, remember when you're a kid and you try to go down a slide, right? You know, you try to slide your butt down a slide and you get stuck, right? And you got to push yourself along. Well, there was one thing that always made it easier. Well, water, right? You put water on the slide and whoosh, you just slide down the slide, no problem. Think of the first 3 or 4 words as water on the slide. Just speak them out, let them come. It could say, you know, dear my daughter, dear Rosetta, dear Paul. It could say, you know, I love you. The first 3 or 4 words could, you know, be a little bit of our own mind involved, but it's the water on the slide that allows us to move into the message as it comes. Okay? So hopefully that will help you guys. All right, who else would like to share?
I
Yes, please, Jorge.
I asked a Guanyin message for guidance for today, but the only word that I heard, I don't know if it was my mind. It was I'm Guanyin. And then I think my mind came in the middle, and then I don't hear or don't have any message.
Good.
What happened with me?
This is how it begins for everybody. Congratulations to everybody. You know, I am Kuan Yin. Very likely it was accurate, but you see how our mind gets in the way. So we need to use the first 3 words like the water on the slide, and allow it coming. Speak 1 word at a time. Allow it to come. And keep it in mind, in the Mingmen point is one of the keys. It just takes practice, but we'll have plenty of time to do that. Good job. Who else?
What?
Go ahead, Jorge.
Yes, and then what I felt also, it was within my energy when I started the talking.
Excellent. Yeah, we can feel this connection when we connect to these higher beings. We can definitely feel them as well.
Yes.
Okay. Who else would like to share? And it's okay if you didn't get anything, you know. Like I said, I got nothing first time I did this. But we practiced a lot, and that's what makes it work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. So what is the direct communication channel? It is a channel that bypasses the mind. It bypasses the logical thinking, so as to receive a direct information from a soul. It can be from any soul, but it's a channel that bypasses the mind. Where is it located at? So take a look at the image. You'll see that it starts at the Mingmen point, as all the channels start at the Mingmen point. It goes to an area called the Kungong. And it goes up through the message center, which is the heart chakra, to the crown. It stops at the crown chakra. Okay, so I'll talk about the Kungong in a minute, but this is the direction of this channel, from the Mingmen to the Kungong, through the heart center up to the crown chakra. Now, what is the Kungong? The Kungong is this is a new piece of information for many of you. You may have never heard of this. Maybe 2 or 3 of you have. The Kungong is a sacred, secret energy point. The Master Sha revealed to the public about 3 or 4 years ago. It is located just above the third soul house. If you look at where it's at, the third soul house is, well, maybe my dots are not in the right place, but the third soul house is basically supposed to be directly across from the belly button. And this is slightly above that. It is considered the life oil lamp. So when you are when you are born, this oil lamp is full. You think of the old style oil lamps, right? With the wicker in it. You light the fire. As long as there's oil in the lamp, it burns and burns and burns and burns a long time until you run out of oil. The human being has a full oil lamp when we're born. That oil lamp is associated with our karma, if you will. So how many negative messages did we come in with? How many positive messages did we come in with? Your oil lamp could be 66% full, which could mean you could leave us at age 66 years old. Your oil lamp could be 140% full, means you're going to leave us when you're 140 years old. But if you have that much oil in your lamp, that means you have a lot of positive messages on your Akashic record. That means you and your ancestors have done many, many positive and beneficial things. Good positive energy. So an oil lamp can be drained. There are many things that can drain it, and there are very special sacred practices to fulfill it. So the oil lamp can be refilled. How do we do that? You swallow the sacred liquid. What is the sacred liquid? Underneath your tongue are two sacred acupuncture points. You don't ever see acupuncturists put needles in these points, but there are 2 points underneath your tongue. Why are you always told sit up straight, feet on the floor, back away from the back of the chair, touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth? I've taught this. Why do other teachers teach that? Because you're connecting your Ren and Du meridians. Week 6 of this training is Ren and Du meridians. These are energy meridians that run around your body that connect at the tongue. At the tongue is heaven's sacred liquid comes, Mother Earth's sacred liquid comes from the feet. Even talking, I'm getting a lot of saliva in my mouth. When you're doing spiritual practices and you're building saliva in your mouth, it is one of the most important sacred secrets for extending your life. Okay? When you build saliva, consciously swallow it down to the Kungong oil lamp. If you had a string in your oil lamp going all the way down into your oil, and you dropped oil on that string, it would drip down the string all the way into your oil lamp, wouldn't it? Think of your saliva as droplets of oil to refill your oil lamp. Heaven is always feeding you. Mother Earth is always feeding you. How many times have I taught you? We do not need food. We do not need water. We need nourishment. Food and water are blessed by heaven and Mother Earth. Mother Earth gives the food, the air, the water energy. Heaven gives our soul, our life force nectar. We receive nectar from heaven and Mother Earth. We think we need food and water. We don't. We need the nectar, the life force energy within the food and water. That's what we need. We need what is within the food and water. Our body then turns it into energy. But there are videos out there. There are plenty of information out there. Breatharians, they just breathe and they live. They do not eat. Maybe they drink a little water, but they live just fine. They go to work every day. They have normal energy just like you and me, but they don't eat at all. This is quite normal. Read about it. It's called breatharians. There is a video that was shared. Master Shah shared it, and it's out there. It's not uncommon, not difficult to find. There's a gentleman in India from the age of 7. From the age of 7. He was taught by a guru over there how to not drink and how to not eat and how to live. And this little boy listened to this guru. He's like 60 years old, something now. Has not eaten, not drank in that entire period of time. They didn't believe him, of course. They've stuck him in a laboratory because he agreed to. And they put him in this laboratory, put all kinds of electronic gadgets on him, checked his measurements, and left him there for 2 weeks. Just monitored him. And what did he do the entire time? He swallowed the sacred liquid that you are learning about now. So when we consciously build up saliva, when we do our spiritual practices, saliva builds up. We'll consciously swallow it down, the string filling up your oil lamp. So at the end of the 2 weeks, they let this guy out and they said, we can't explain it. We have no medical knowledge that can explain this. All we know is there was nothing wrong when he came in with his body, and there's nothing wrong over this 2 weeks. Everything worked just like he was eating and drinking like a normal person. This is what was shown. And Pranjal dropped a link into the chat for all of us to click on from Wikipedia. Maybe it has to do with this, I don't know. But in any case, this is a very important piece of information. And this is why you have been taught at this time today about the Kun Gong. That's how important this energy center is. It is included in this very special channel, because in order to receive direct communication from heaven, it has to come through a pure channel. Our oil lamp is very closely associated with the Tao point, where we receive our messages. And so this purity comes right through this channel. What can drain the the Kun Gong? What can drain it? Bad karma. Okay, sickness can drain this lamp. Every soul in the body, which is what? Everything has a soul, doesn't it? So that means your organs, your kidney has a soul, and your cells have a soul. And guess what? All of them have oil lamps. So at the macrocosm and microcosm level, all the way down to the smallest energy and matter, they all have life force energy, heaven's energy inside them. They all have oil lamps. And you have an oil lamp. So they can all be refilled or drained. Pretty cool stuff, huh? So the Kun Gong is the life essence point. Every soul has an oil lamp. The messages are delivered from life essence point to life essence point, and they are transmitted to the heart for purity and delivered to the brain to cause verbal expression. Look at the channel again. From the life essence point from the Tao point, it goes to the life essence point through the purity of the heart to the crown chakra to deliver the message. This is this channel. So what do we chant to clean this channel? We chant for the Mingmen, we chant for the Kun Gong, we chant for the heart chakra, and we chant for the crown chakra. This then helps clear the blockages within this channel. Questions before we do this mantra?
Master?
Yes.
I have sent that link. You are talking about an Indian saint, Indian monk who hasn't drink or eaten anything. So that link I shared is about him. His name is Prahlad Jani. So a lot of things have come out in the newspapers here also about him. So I thought of sharing it.
Thank you. I'm sure other people would be happy to click on that link. Would you please also share it in the Facebook chat group?
Surely I will do that.
Thank you, Pranjal. Okay, so let us go ahead and focus. Any other questions before we go into this mantra? Okay, so very similar. We will continue to chant for the Mingmen. Kun Gong, we've discovered what it is. We're going to use a very similar mantra. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing He Yi fills my Kun Gong Jindan. We will chant for the heart, Aya Yo Dao, and the crown chakra, Wang Ya Yo Dao. Now, as we chant for these, you may notice building up of saliva. From this day forward, start consciously swallowing your saliva down to your Kungong. When you're in your spiritual third eye, in your mind's eye, whether you think your third eye is open or not, you can creatively visualize an oil droplet dripping down the string into your lamp. Okay? Just speaking about it, I'm building up saliva, consciously swallowing it down. So everybody sit up straight, one hand on your Mingmen point, one hand on your lower abdomen, visualizing light coming from 360 degrees into your Mingmen point. We're always boosting and building a Mingmen point. When you breathe there, when you're walking, when you're chewing, when you're eating, when you're driving, when you're at work, keeping your mind in your Mingmen point, what are you doing? You are avoiding darkness. Nothing can attack you when your mind is there. You are not allowing your monkey mind to be busy. You are strengthening your Tao point. You are keeping your channels open. And by keeping your channels open, your soul can talk to you. You could be driving down the street and your soul could say, look to your right. And you look to your right and you see your best friend you haven't seen in years. This is what happens when your channels are open. Okay? Mind on your Mingmen point. Let us connect first. Repeat. Dear the divine, the Tao, the source, all my mother and father Shurfus, heavens, teams, guides, angels, and saints. I love you, honor you, respect you, bow my head to you. I thank you for your presence. Could you please at this time come sit in my Mingmen point. Bless my direct communication channel and all of the energy centers and chakras in my direct communication channel. I am extremely grateful. Dear all my downloads and treasures, please turn on. Please boost and bless my Mingmen, Kungong, heart chakra, and the crown chakra. Please bless my direct communication channel. I am so grateful. Thank you. Continue. Dear all souls, if I or my ancestors have harmed your spiritual journey, your soul journey, offered you wrong teachings, caused you to extend your soul journey because of wrong teachings, from my heart, I sincerely apologize, deeply regret these mistakes. I ask your unconditional forgiveness. Please forgive me and my ancestors. Dear, excuse me, dear all souls who may have offered me wrong teachings, harmed my soul journey, I offer you my unconditional forgiveness and release you of your spiritual debt to me. Thank you. So now focusing on your Mingmen point, we will build it and boost it, gather the light, see the ball spinning, gather the light, condense the light in your Mingmen point. If you need to touch the back, center of your back, to remind you where it's at, do so. Let us begin. Mingmen Shen Shi Jing Her Yi, forms my Mingmen Jin Dan. Mingmen Shen Shi Jing Her Yi, forms my Mingmen Jin Dan. Mingmen Shen Shi Jing Her Yi, forms my Mingmen Jin Dan. Mingmen Shen Shi Jing Her Yi, forms my Mingmen Jin Dan. Mingmen Shen Shi Jing Her Yi, forms my Mingmen Jin Dan. Mingmen Shen Shi Jing Her Yi, forms my Mingmen Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi forms my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi forms my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi forms my Ming Men Jin Dan. See the golden ball spinning, gathering brighter, brighter. Gather the light. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi forms my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi forms my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi forms my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi forms my Ming Men Jin Dan. Silently, Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. The Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. A Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. A Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. A Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. Ming Men Shen Qi Jing Her Yi develops my Ming Men Jin Dan. And now bring your focus, keeping your hands exactly where they are, bring your focus into the center between your palms, center of your body, slightly above your third chakra. See an oil lamp, bright and shiny. Remember to swallow the sacred saliva down. We will now start to build this sacred saliva. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Kun Gong Shen Qi Jing Her Yi fills my Kun Gong Jin Dan. Silently See your Kungong Jindan getting more and more full, brighter and brighter. Kungong Shen Jing Her Yi fills my Kungong Jindan. Kungong Shen Jing Her Yi fills my Kungong Jindan. Kungong Shen Jing Her Yi fills my Kungong Jindan. Kungong Shen Jing Her Yi fills my Kungong Jindan. Kungong Shen Jing Her Yi fills my Kungong Jindan. Kungong Shen Jing Her Yi fills my Kungong Jindan. Kungong Shen Jing Her Yi fills my Kungong Jindan. Moving your palm that is currently on your lower abdomen up to your heart chakra, seeing the light going from your Mingmen point to your Kungong, up the center of your body to your heart chakra. One palm on your Mingmen, one palm on your heart chakra, seeing the light in the channel up to your heart chakra with your focus on your message center, heart chakra. Let us begin. Aya yo dao, aya yo dao. Tap gently. Aya yo dao, aya yo dao, aya yo dao. All the beings of light shining on your heart chakra, your downloads and treasures blessing your heart chakra. Aya yo dao, 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 aya yo dao. Moving your palm currently on your heart center to your crown chakra, placing your palm over your crown chakra, seeing all the light coming there, all the beings of light are present there, downloads and treasures blessing your crown chakra. Let us chant Wang ya yo dao, 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 Wang ya yo dao. 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 Swallow. Wang ya yo dao. 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 Silently, seeing all the light coming into your crown, see the light from your Mingmen point to your Kungong, straight up through your crown, through your heart chakra to your crown chakra. Wang ya yo dao, silent. Wang ya yo dao. 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 Keeping your hands exactly where they are, we will chant for the entire area. Ming men kun gong a wong. 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 See the light in the entire channel. Ming men kun gong a wong. 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 How? Thank you. Okay. So we're going to wrap up, and what I want you to do is I want you to pay attention to the order, because you're going to, every day your homework is, every day, dear God, what is your guidance for me today? This is your question. Dear God, what is your guidance for me today? Okay, that's the question you will ask. You will start by putting your mind in your Mingmen point. You will then chant your soul song, soul language, soul song, as long as it takes to clear your monkey mind. Could be 1 minute, could be 10 minutes. You do not want to get in the way. Dear my soul, step 3, dear my soul, please receive this message from God. You speak your soul language. Da da da, ba da da, ba da 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 da. Next step. Dear my direct communication channel, please translate this message from God. Emptiness, mind in Mingmen point. Dear my beloved son, I love you. Please be aware of your thoughts today. Finished. Okay? Remember, the first couple of words are just the water down the slide. It's okay. Let them come in. See where else it takes you. All right? This is your homework for this week. Comments or questions? Okay. You're all in a la-la land space. Good. So when we return on Tuesday, we will do the practices. Yes, go ahead, Rosetta.
Oh, I just experienced a lot of yawning. Is that normal? Extreme yawn.
It's just a waking up of your soul. It's also excess energy coming in.
Okay. Thank you.
So we will continue on Tuesday. We will do these mantras for this area, and then we will do practice, practice, practice. Okay, and you'll practice more during the week. I'll give you different questions to practice. Next week we're going to do practice in the group, where I can listen to your process. So you get a whole week to practice. Next week in the group, I will listen to each of you individually, listen to your process and listen to your questions and answers, and then I will check your accuracy and give you guidance from there. I'll give you soul guidance, how to improve your accuracy. Okay, so that's what we're going to be focusing on next week. This week, just do the practice as suggested. All right, so let us offer our gratitude. We thank the divine, the Tao, the source. We thank Master Sha and his original soul. We thank you for bringing this wisdom and this guidance to humanity, that we can receive these opportunities to further align to our soul and our soul journey, so that we can open our channels more to align to you, our beloved divine. We thank all of the beings of light and our heavens team, our own soul, for all that they do for us. Cannot bow to you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. Okay, everybody, do your practices. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.